Hello, we're back. A book haul. I think it's one of my first big book hauls of the year, and one of the biggest ones that I've had in a while. This is online orders, a couple separate Barnes trips, one really big one. Shout out to my partner for buying 90% of this. A lot of stuff that I'm really excited about, so we'll get right into it. First, picked up Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. It's Ali Hazelwood. I can't not get her things. I believe this is like an age gap romance book, kind of like Deep End, where she's slowly going away from the STEM thing, but still writing like less represented topics, I think. Don't think I'm as excited about this one as her other books, but I'm still, of course, very interested in it. So, grab that. I then got Wings of Starlight by Allison Saft. This is part of the Disney Pixie Hollow series. This is about Queen Clarion. Loved Pixie Hollow as a child. I never had an emo phase. I was always a sparkles, fairies, mermaids, magic girl. And first of all, look at the dust jacket of this. Stunning. Beautiful. But this is Queen Clarion, and I forget the guy's name, but if you watch, specifically Tinkerbell Secret of the Wings, where she goes and meets her sister that lives in winter. King guy of winter has broken wings, and it's alluded that he and Clarion are in love with each other, but you don't know why. This is the book about it. I'm very excited to read it. It is very middle grade, definitely YA, so it looks like it'll be a pretty quick read. I don't expect anything super groundbreaking from it, but I am very excited to actually read their story and figure out their lore. And it's just, the cover is stunningly beautiful, and this makes my childhood heart happy. So yeah, I grabbed this because as soon as I saw that was becoming a thing, I needed it. I've already started reading a couple chapters. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This is my book that my book club is reading for the month, so I had to grab it. I'm at the time of recording this, I just started part 2, Rebels Beneath a Sky of Ash, so I'm that far in. I think I'm 30% of the way in. It's page 145, so I'm liking it so far. But I did get Mistborn. I probably, if I start reading this one, will probably end up reading the whole series. This is a big book. It takes up a lot of shelf space, but I did get that, and I have already started reading it. I already have the first book, but I went and got the box set of it, but I got the box set of the Red Rising series. I already have a copy of the first one. I read it, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, and I liked it, and then just never got the rest of the series. For whatever reason, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I want to finish the series. I read the first one so long ago that I'm currently rereading the first one. I went and got a box set because I might even do a video on it. I want to do book bedazzling, and I really want to bedazzle Red Rising. So I want 2 copies of it now so I can have a pretty one-on-one to actually read. But I got a box set so I can finish the series, but I have to finish rereading the first one. But Red Rising, if you really want a high stakes sci-fi fantasy, this is very popular for a very good reason. I then got one of my most anticipated reads of the whole year. I finally got my grubby little hands on The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. When I went, they only had the normal copy of it, so I ordered it again online so that I could have the Barnes & Noble edition because it's stunningly beautiful. I love it so much. So I now have 2 versions of the same book, so hopefully I like it. I don't expect myself to not like it. I'm assuming that I'm gonna love it. But I think it'll be so cute to have them on the shelf and have this one this way with the sprayed edges. I'm so excited to read these. Of course I got 2 copies. How could I not? I feel like I'm kind of late to the game on this series, but I have heard good things about it. I got Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This is it considered dystopian? But it is fantasy kind of end the world things. I think this is a 3 or 4 book series, and it's gotten really good reviews. It's just kind of something that's been on my list to read for a while, and I've just never picked it up. I ended up ordering this one online too because the only copy they had in my Barnes & Noble was a little torn up in the corner. I am excited to get into this series. This will be a nice kind of new series to start. She's also written the Cinder series, which I know a lot of people really like, and again, it's just another one that I haven't gotten to. If I read this and really like it, I might get into the Cinder series too. So if you have read this, let me know your thoughts and feelings because I am pretty interested. I then got a little bit of a different kind of vibe from the rest of these. I got Autopsy of an Ex-Teenage Heartthrob by Evan Joga. He is the actor who played Beck in Victorious, and this is his kind of like, I think it's kind of like short stories and poems, but this is kind of his like biography-ish thing about that kind of era of his life. So I'm really interested to get in it. I was in love with him as a child, who wasn't? And it's Nickelodeon, where we're all realizing now that they are all drunk and high through recording every single episode they'd ever done. So I really liked reading Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, which I don't think this one is as intense, but I'm very much enjoying starting to read all of the personal books of all of the people that I grew up watching. It'll probably be a pretty quick read. But, yeah. I feel weird about, like, rating people's biographies because it's, like, their life story. It's not supposed to necessarily be entertaining. But I really liked, as weird as to say, I really liked Jeanette McCurdy's book, and I think I'm gonna really like his. But we got that. The next two were from my book of the month. I got Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. This is her most recent release. I haven't actually read any V.E. Schwab. I have never read like Secret Life of Addie LaRue or any of those that were like really popular. So this is going to be my first book of hers. I haven't met many. I think if I like this, I will probably go through and read her backlog of books that everyone really likes. Yeah, I don't know why. I've somehow just always missed the V.E. Schwab train, but book of the month got me with her this time. Then the second book that I ended up getting was A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen. This is the second book, Fate Inked in Blood, which I read last month and really liked, so I made sure to get the second book. It does look significantly smaller, so I'm probably going to try and read this month. I think the only thing that I've heard about this is people feel like the banter is not as good as the first book. I'm hoping that I still like it just as much. But see, we got that. She does have an upgrade. She has a face tattoo that she didn't have in the first book on this one. So, I'm interested to see how that turns out. Our stack is getting tall. I feel like it's going to tip over. It looks like it's tipping over. It's tipping over, isn't it? Yep. Okay. I then picked up just a cute little romance book that I've seen around a lot that I just want to like read for funsies. I'm trying to get the sticker off of it. Barnes & Noble always puts their stickers in the middle of the cover. Ooh, that one came off really nice though. It didn't leave any stickies. But I got Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. She writes just kind of a lot of like little one-off romances, and this one, and there's another one, Dungeons and Drama. These are like D&D based romance books. And I love D&D. I listen to a lot of D&D podcasts. I don't play it myself because I don't have like a friend group that plays, but I listen to a lot of like podcasts and stuff. My brother is big into it, but whatever. I love D&D, and I thought that this was a really cute little type of room. It gives Allie Hazelwood, where like most of her books are about STEM. I think this is really cute, it being like D&D based. So I grabbed that. I'm really excited to read. If I like it, I will definitely get the second one as well. I then got The Sirens by Amelia Hart. I also have Wayward that she wrote. I can see it over there. I really enjoyed Wayward. She writes a lot of just kind of like cozy stuff. And look at the sprayed edges on this. Stunning. Gorgeous. It's beautiful. I really did like Wayward. I'm not really sure totally what this is about. I kind of just grabbed it because I've already read the author and I knew she liked it and I saw pretty pages. I don't know if this is like actually about mermaids or if it's like the Siren show that just came out on Netflix where it's like just about normal people. I'm hoping it's actually about mermaids. I think this is like a split time thing, which is kind of what Wayward was like. I don't know, I liked Wayward, so I have hopes for it, but I don't know super much about it, but it is a beautiful book. So I think even if I hate it, I will keep it because it's beautiful to look at. Last but not least, our final two. Tithe by Holly Black. I did not know that she had these like smaller books. She has like 3 or 4 little like modern twists on books. Holly Black wrote all of The Cruel Prince and all of that, and I have read all of her books except for these. I did not know these existed. I was just walking through Barnes & Noble and saw them sitting there. So I grabbed the first one. I think there's 3 or 4 at the moment. It's pretty short, but from what I know, I think they're just fairy tale retellings in her style. I'm not even sure what this one is about, but yeah, I grabbed this. If I like it, I'll probably pick up the other 3. Because these are the only things by her that I haven't read yet. And last but not least, this one was actually kind of chosen by Lucas himself. I grabbed Slipstream by, I think it's pronounced Madge Marl, M-A-D-G-E, Madge Marl, or Mirrell. I can't tell if this is an I or I think that's an I. Madge Mural, I think. This is very much obviously an F1 romance book, and I just thought the cover was so cute. This is one of like the cutest covers I've seen in a while. So yeah, F1 Romance, it looks like it's like a videographer instead of like the typical I'm the teammate's best friend's daughter, sister, cousin's person. I think it's just kind of a unique how they meet type thing. Cute F1 Romance, we saw a lot of them there. There was like a big influx of F1 romances, but this one kind of seemed to be our most favorite, so we picked this one up. But yeah, this, we gotta see it. We gotta tilt the camera down. Can we see it all? This is our stack. This is 90% of Lucas's money.
I'm broke.
Technically, if we count all of the Red Rising books individually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books. We have been joined by Mudson. This is, I was gonna say like this month's book haul, but this is probably gonna be my biggest book haul for a hot minute because I got a lot of stuff to get through now. I think my next video is gonna be me bedazzling Red Rising. But yeah, there's so many of these that I'm so excited to read. Thank you for being here, I guess, and enjoying my book haul. I love and appreciate you guys so much. If you want to follow me anywhere, all of my stuff as always is linked down below. And I will see you next week or somewhere else on the internet. Love you. Bye.